Welcome back, everybody. Hey, with summertime comes long days at the beach, those backyard barbecues, and baseball tournaments, all of which can take a toll on our warm weather staples.
And here to show us how to treat and care for some of those go-to summer pieces is garment care expert and director of client experience at Gibson's Cleaners, Linley McConnell. Welcome back.
Thank you so much for having me back.
Welcome back. Come on over. So there's a lot of warm weather stuff that we start using at this time of year. And the first one is swimwear. Swimwear. Okay, so what happens to swimwear if it's not taken care of properly?
Yeah, it's a great question. So we know that swimwear has a component of spandex, which gives it that elastic, that stretch. But what we might not know is that things like sweat, salt, sunscreen, heat, so like everything in the summertime, actually breaks down that elastic over time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we come home from the pool or the beach. We have a wet swimsuit. What do we do with it?
We always want to be rinsing our suits with cold water after every use. And I know it seems like a hassle, it's have a long day, but it's really going to pay off and extend the life of your swimwear in the long run.
All right, so here's $1 million question. To soap or not to soap? Or do we just rinse?
Just rinse every so often. And then when you are going to clean your suit, you want to use, what you have at home, but you want to use a gentle or a delicate cycle when you're washing machine.
Okay.
I like to use one of these mesh bags for delicates, especially so these strings don't get knotted.
Yeah.
Any hardware on some fancier bathing suits don't get banged up. And then maybe, if you, drawstrings don't go missing.
Okay, well, I failed that one. So all right, let me ask you the second question. All right, so should you dryer or no dryer? Should we hang it up to dry or put it in the dryer? Please say dryer.
No dryer.
Okay.
So absolutely no dryer with bathing suits, and that is because mechanical action heat in the drying process is going to cause pilling or fabric abrasion.
Of course.
And we never want to wring out our suit either.
Don't wring out the suit?
What? That's who did you wring out the suit?
So Mel, you have beautiful hair. Similar to when your hair gets wet, that is when it's most exposed and vulnerable to damage. So with your suit, you're stretching the fabrics, so you're gonna compromise the silhouette of the shape of your bathing suit.
Well, I've stretched a lot of fabric over the years.
Okay,
wow.
so what do we do?
Okay, I'm gonna show you what I like to do to dry my suit off. So we've rinsed it, we've done a squeeze, just to get rid of excess moisture.
Okay.
Squeeze, don't.
I better get, okay.
And then we have a towel for you here.
Okay.
You're gonna lay out your suit kind of as if you would wear it.
Okay. Do you have enough room?
Yeah.
There you go.
Thank you. Okay.
All right, and then we're kind of going to create a burrito. So we're
Too
gonna
much fabric on this bathing suit. Sorry. Sorry.
I was like, you're right, that is not yours. Okay.
So we're going to start to roll our bathing suit into the towel, kind of like a burrito.
Okay.
And we're squeezing as we're going to absorb
This is after
any
we've
moisture.
rinsed it, right?
You got it.
Okay.
And then you can actually keep it like this for transport. I like it better than just putting it in a bag, like a plastic bag.
Okay.
But if you're going to let it dry, then we're going to unroll it, leave flat to dry.
Okay, we got one.
I just learned
Tip
something.
one.
All right, good
Me
stuff.
too.
Good stuff. All right.
Well, with swimwear also comes towels. And so how should we be caring for towels? Because I don't know about yours. If you leave them too long, they get a little stanky.
That smell.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's not a laundry myth. You do want to wash and dry your towel separately, opposed to any other items in your laundry load. Wet towels the fibers can cling onto other items in your laundry. And then for the dry cycle, towels do take a lot longer to dry. We always want to avoid fabric softener. It's going to leave a coating that is going to prevent that moisture wicking or absorbency to happen with your towels.
So don't put fabric softener with the towels.
No.
Oh my gosh, I have failed every single step that you've seen so far. Wow. Okay, so next up, the summertime, it's a great time, lots of barbecues, but it can get a little messy. So what are we up against when it comes to ketchup and mustard stains?
Yeah, absolutely. So ketchup and mustard are tough ones. Specifically mustard, it's actually one of the hardest stains to remove in the dry cleaning world. And that's because that mustard seed is super pigmented. If you let a mustard stain set or stay for too long, it's gonna start to caramelize and it's going to start to turn brown. So it's really important to act fast. The faster you act, the easier your stain will be to remove. So we do have some beautifully,
I smell it.
I know, it's strong.
We have some mustard stains here. So our tools, we're going to start with a clean dull knife, and we're gonna scrape away any of the excess stain.
Okay, because that is a lot. That person had a lot of mustard on that hot dog.
Yeah.
It was a big hot dog.
It was, oh my gosh, there's a little bit of hot dog with your mustard.
So you scrape off the excess.
Scrape off the excess. And we're actually gonna use lemon juice. So lemons have a great natural acidity that is going to neutralize the pigment in the mustard.
So we're letting you do all this because I think you need the practice.
No, listen, because I failed everything so far, so I do need the practice. Okay, so I squeeze or rub?
Yeah, we're gonna squeeze the lemon juice on it. It's not gonna be super targeted.
Like just a
You
couple?
got it, that's perfect.
So
and then
cover the whole thing.
Yes,
Cover the whole
and
thing.
keep in mind we are going to use like a normal wash cycle after this. So
Okay.
this is our stain prep. Then we're going to take our clean dry cloth and we're going to start to blot or dab away the stain.
Oh, don't rub, dab.
Andrea, you got that. We're never
look
rubbing.
at me dabbing away. Okay.
Beautiful.
Because why? What does the rubbing do?
Rubbing is going to set the stain further into the fabric. It's also going to irritate the fibers. Maybe even cause some
dab,
killing.
dab.
Once
Okay.
we feel like some of the yellow pigment has lifted off onto that cloth, we're going to go in with some salt for some mechanical action. So we're going to sprinkle some salt over top of the stained area.
Tried to saltay that one. Oh my, I tried to saltay it. Okay, now I have salt all over me. Okay,
And
is that
then-
enough, like a pinch of salt? Is that enough salt?
It looks great. Awesome.
Okay.
And we're going to grab a clean, dry toothbrush.
Oh.
And we're going to start to massage that the stained area. And that mechanical action is going to start to lift the stain out of the fabric.
Okay, so then quickly after this, it gets tossed in the wash.
Yeah, so follow the care instructions on the fabric.
On the garment.
care label.
Okay,
Yeah,
great.
You got
Good
it.
stuff.
Okay, that's a big stain, but one that's really common is, we know, grass stains, especially if you have kids. So we don't have a lot of
Absolutely.
time, but show us how to take care of this.
Yeah, so when it comes to grass stains, we're going to use a two-step process because the chlorophyll in grass gives it that green pigment. So we can also use a dull knife in future if we ever had a lot of grass remnants. Then what we're going to do is grab some white distilled vinegar.
Okay.
We are going to cover again the stained area. You have your dropper there.
So I'm just gonna put it on all the spots.
Yes, you got it. And then we are going to grab our clean dry cloth again and start to dab away at the grass
That
stain.
same old cloth. Let me use
Okay,
another section.
so dabbing again, so same process,
Yep.
okay.
And then the second step of the process, we are going to use some powder laundry detergent, sprinkle the area over top.
Okay, give me a sprinkle.
Yeah, there you go.
Powder laundry detergent, okay.
And then again, with our clean, dry toothbrush, we are going in and we are massaging that area to lift the
one has
stain
a
out of the fabric. Yes.
Okay,
We
I
want to
got-
prevent cross-contamination, but
I know, I just did
it's unlikely you're doing this all at one time.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, great.
Beautiful.
And then again, it gets tossed in the wash.
Yes, you got it.
All right,
Follow
good
care
stuff.
instructions. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, and lastly, summertime is so sweaty. I don't know about you guys, but I'm always sweating through one of my nice tops, and then you get those yellow stains. First of all, why does that happen?
Yeah, so it is a complex chemical reaction between your sweat, like bodily compounds, and then environmental factors. So it could be your deodorant, it could be the detergent you're using. But I would say it's a trial and error process. So test it using a new deodorant, see if the yellow stains are reduced. What I like to do to tackle sweat stains, and keep in mind this process does take time. At Gibson's, we would leave shirts in this soaking solution for up to 3 hours if they're really heavily soiled around the neck or underarms. But what we've done is we've mixed 3 parts hydrogen peroxide, baking powder, and water. And then what we are going to do is dab it with either a sponge. We've kind of created a paste here,
Yes, like you
or
make
a
a nice little
toothbrush.
paste.
You got it. And then we are going to coat that area.
And does it come out right away, or should you leave it overnight?
No,
or-
so leave for 30 minutes at least or longer, and then you're gonna, again, wash as normal.
Listen, we're all smarter today after this.
I know
Linley,
I am.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Great tips. Thank you.
Hey there, what did you think? Drop your comments below and join the conversation. And don't forget to like and subscribe so you can find more on everything from food and fashion to pop culture and current events. See you soon.